what is an elevator pitch? An elevator pitch is a short, concise, persuasive talk that you is designed to not only introduce yourself, but about your business, where you might be able to find your next client, your next partner, your next investor. And because we're at a time now that hopefully the pandemic is pretty much over, and if you're like me, one of the things that I miss is going to conferences. And that's the best way to start getting your pitch out to prospective clients and prospects. And it's not only used just at conferences, you can use it wherever you're at. I mean, I've given my elevator pitch at Starbucks. I've given it talking to total strangers. I've given it in my clinic. I've given it speaking at Chamber of Commerce events, getting my haircut. People are always asking, what do I do? What is my next business? And you never know where you're going to find your next partner or investor or client. So what are some things that you should know about creating an elevator pitch? Well, obviously, it should highlight kind of the key features of your product and service. You should also be able to differentiate yourself from your competitors. You want to talk why your business is the solution that can help them and help them with their problems. It needs to be focused, it needs to be engaging, and it needs to convey a message that really captures the attention of your audience and it will compel them to want to learn more about you, what you have to offer. And so what I've done is I've kind of broken it down into like 4 or 5 key factors of the elevator pitch. I think the most important thing, it's got to be short and to the point, right? We all have short attention spans. They say we've got the attention span of a goldfish. So in terms of time, 30 to 60 seconds. If you've ever watched that show Shark Tank, the beginning, when they're being introduced, they've opened up the doors and the 2 or 3 guys or gals come out and talk about their program. That's their pitch. And then they go and they demonstrate their product and what could do to help mankind. That's the introduction that they use. So when so the first aspect is making sure that it's short, 30 to 60 seconds. Number 2 is you want to differentiate yourself. How do you separate yourself from the competition? When you're ready to write down that elevator pitch, it's important to focus on the key elements that really makes your business stand out in front of the competition. So this could include highlight uniqueness about your products or your services. Maybe you've got an innovative approach to solving that problem. Maybe you want to focus on your experience or what is your expertise. You clearly want to state what your business does and what makes it unique, that USP, a unique selling proposition. Another important aspect of your pitch is you need to exude confidence. If you look wishy-washy and you're not sure, I see pitches where it's like, I've got this product, but, be honest, you could probably find it at Costco too. Who's going to buy from that, right? You need to stand behind your product. I've also seen it the other way where you don't want to come off as being too arrogant. That turns people off. You want to be confident that this is what you've done. Hopefully you've tested your product out. You've had some beta testers and you can talk about their results that they've gotten with the product. And, it's so much easier than I think it's talking about a product than actually talking about yourself. Number 4 is you want to get their attention. You want to make sure that you're interesting. Don't be boring. How do you not be boring is give them something that speaks to them. So when you want to get their attention, what do you think they want to hear? They want to hear that radio station I talked about before, WIIFM. What's in it for me? So when you're talking and you're getting your elevator pitch out there, you really need to personalize it to that particular audience. If you're speaking to a podiatrist conference and your business helps doctors, but you want to focus on specifically their audience because they want to know, well, what's in it for me, my particular niche? You want to focus on those podiatrists. If you've got a weight loss product and you're talking with, plumbers, plumbers who live in Texas, then you want to focus on the weight loss specifically for Texas plumbers. Because at the end, when you're talking, they're mostly thinking about themselves. So how can this person help me? Why should I care about it? So identifying your target audience is so important to know how can what he's talking about relate to what I'm doing in my business? Or is there anybody maybe not specifically help, maybe we can help someone that I know who may be undergoing that same problem. You want to think about the most compelling aspects of your business and how you can be able to communicate using the elevator pitch in just a few short sentences. So to summarize, let's go over those key aspects of the elevator pitch. Number one is it's got to be short, it's got to be concise, 30 to 60 seconds. Number two, you want to differentiate yourself from the competition. Number three, you want to be confident, you want to speak with authority, you want to show that you believe in the product or service or the business that you have. A is you want to get their attention, make that interesting, and the way to do that is to personalize it for your audience.